Hey everybody, and welcome back to Let's Play Avernum 6. We are in Fort Dranlon. We just barely started exploring. I mean, we have entered one room and talked to one person? I thought there was another one that's maybe patrolling here. Maybe not? Oh, okay, never mind. Should have watched the end of last episode, as I often do, but not this time. It's fine. This is the local trash heap or something, which for some reason has a piercing crystal. Huh. I guess this is where we're supposed to go. Yeah, there's Commander Boswell. Guessing that because of the star icon on the map. Let's get this out of the way, I guess. You told Commander Boswell of the destruction of the Slith spy. I'm surprised. Such a cunning and well-equipped creature, and yet its arrogance was its undoing. He gives you a large pouch of gold coins as a reward. 800 coins? I don't know if that's appropriate to the challenge and or annoyance of the fight, but sure. You meet the leader of Fort Dranlon. He looks like the sort of officer who hates every minute of being cooped up indoors, as safe as it is, and wishes he could be out in the field again. I mean, what's stopping him? He looks at you, still dirty from the road, casts a wistful glance at the blade hanging on the wall, and says, "Welcome, soldier. I'm Commander Boswell. News of you and your accomplishments have even reached us out here." Really? That's honestly surprising. We've had a hard time of it out here, and it's good to get any sort of reinforcement. Every week I send another message to the castle, but no help comes. Well, I guess the wait is over, because we're gonna deal with all of the problems. And tell me about the situation. He stands up and walks to the window overlooking the river to the west. Fort Dranlon has always been more of a port than anything. We tend to passing boats, and we watch for infiltrators. But then the Blight came, and some genius decided we could be a refugee camp, too. Our army has done many dumb things, but that is near the top of the list. Okay. What sort of infiltrators do you see? The caves upriver to the north and west have always been wilder. More monsters, more savage sliths. When they want to slip into the settled lands, they try to use that river. And when we spot them, well, they tend to be within range of our longbows. Are you at risk of an attack? No, not yet anyway. Some sliths can swim. Those few who can stand the cold of the water. Most of them are only comfortable on land. If the horde comes to Fort Dranlon, it will be from the east, not the water. Well, tell me about the refugee situation. Don't get me wrong, I can sympathize with the problem the generals faced. Lots of scared, hungry people fleeing from the north. They had to go somewhere. But Fort Dranlon was not the place. And now we've had to face the disaster of sending them away. Why couldn't they stay here? There's hardly any food. Well, that's true anywhere, but it's remote. There's nowhere for them to stay, so they have to be outside the fort walls in tents. And we don't have the soldiers to police them. They were getting too hungry and unmanageable. They were starting to interfere with our mission. So the order came, sent them east. And then the problems really started. What happened when you tried to send them east? The attacks started. Some got through, but many died. That brings me to a way you can help us, if that is why you are here. Well, yes. But first, where were you stationed before you were assigned here? I was based out of New Harston, out in the tunnels well to the north. Between there and Formello, keeping to the back passages, harassing the sliths. Small groups familiar with the twisting tunnels. But then we divided our forces. I came back to civilization, and then I was trapped. What happened to New Harston? He shakes his head. We don't know. My guess is that the Slith horde tore it to the ground. Anyone who didn't flee is gone. Your roving band split up? Yes, it was me and Captain Esme and our raiders. There were 30 of us, and we were really doing some damage. Once we almost killed Krez Is, but the shadow got away. But we had too much information about the horde. Who was in charge? Where they were based? I took a few warriors and went south. Esme stayed up there. He shakes his head. And then I was trapped. I couldn't go back, and Esme is probably dead now. Well, maybe. Or maybe we'll actually encounter her once we finally go up there. How were you trapped? The commander of Fort Dranlon died in a raid in the early days. They needed a replacement, so I got kicked upstairs. I wish I wasn't here. I should be out there, blade in my hand, but I swore an oath to Avernum and to King Steris, and I'll obey it. Okay, what problems have you been having, exactly? Caravan escort, there it is. He points out the window at the river. There is something out there, a force of brigands or sliths or who knows what. And they stalk the roads between here and civilization, and they kill everything. We don't know anything about them. When they attack, none get away. But they have been killing our supply caravans and the bands of refugees heading for safety. They are murderers, and they are weakening Fort Drenlon. Someone has to find them and stop them. What do you know about the attackers? Based on what my trackers tell me, they are humanoids. They wear boots. They are fast. They have powerful magicians. The first thing they always do is hit the caravans with fire. They attack in groups of 8 to 10. And there, and there. Now you know as much as us. I mean, humanoids, okay, I figured as much. They wear boots. Doesn't that rule out sliths, or are they wearing boots? I mean, I guess our slith is wearing boots. I guess it's not the Elder Scrolls, where traditionally lizard men and cat people weren't wearing footwear because of their different foot shapes. So, yeah, I guess that doesn't necessarily rule them out. Magicians, fire, yeah, okay. I mean, groups of 8 to 10 doesn't sound that bad, although, well, 10 relatively strong enemies obviously can be a bit of a problem, but, and obviously, there's probably a lot more of them in total. Well, where do they come from? We have our guesses, but they're just that, guesses. When you have followed my orders and returned, we will know a lot more than we did before. What do you want me to do? Well, this is the part where being a commander is useful. I can give you orders. I want you to escort a caravan east. It has merchants and sacks of supplies. It will have few guards. It should be an irresistible target. But there is a difference. They will have you. And if half of what I've heard about you is true, you should be able to survive and get us information about the attackers. Learn what you can and report back to me. Where is the caravan? Go outside the south wall and find driver Melisenda. She's a brave woman, and lucky too. You will escort her and some refugees. Go now, she's waiting for you. Well, we will do that, eventually. And obviously, whatever attack is supposed to happen during the escort... Alright. Is going to still happen, even if we find some sort of camp beforehand and deal with some sort of enemies. But of course, at this point, we have been almost everywhere. Well, everywhere except for that tunnel underground that I'm going to check out, even if it doesn't have anything to do with the attacks in the end. Also, I'm completely forgetting if I've actually ever checked out this trapdoor. I might have, but I'm going to double check that before anything else. Well, after we finish exploring around here, that is. Okay, just some more barracks. What is this? Smithy closed, yeah. Hello? Oh, Rogelio, we have a quest for you, yes. You present the fresh, soft, moist Kytrak egg sacs. Not really sure how they're still so soft, but also fresh, but apparently fresh enough. Rogelio approves. Let me take those, and let me give you something from my Kytrak hunting days. He gives you a heavy chainmail jerkin. Dead-eye chainmail, okay. Wait, that's not the one. Oh, it would have ended up... No? What? Wait. Why did he only take 5 of our 8 egg sacs? And the chainmail ended up here. Ah, okay. For some reason. Value 2000, plus 5 to sharpshooter. Holy crap. Okay. That is hard to resist. 22 armor versus 34. Ah, okay. I mean, obviously, this one has so much less stun resistance. It is slightly bulky as well, which hopefully shouldn't matter. I think a total of 5% bulky items might still be okay. Might still allow her to cast spells. Yeah, I mean, the mind effect resistance is super nice. The spellcraft is good. Stun resistance is helpful. Fatigue removal would be nice to have. Not super critical. Plus 5 to sharpshooter. That's really good, but I think this is probably better suited for a for a full-on archer. Not really sure how viable that even is. I mean, we've basically given her as many bonuses to her archery as possible. There just aren't any specialized skills or anything for an archer, a completely specialized archer. But of course, if you were absolutely insistent on trying to make one, this would be the armor for them. But I feel like in her case, this is just better. It's not bulky, it's so much more protective, especially the mind effect resistance. And it helps with the spell casting, which is ultimately more crucial. So yeah, as much as it pains me, I guess this one's going to get sold. Oh well, we need the money anyway, so obviously that's still okay. Hey, Rogelio. This workshop is disgusting. There's no other word for it. Kytrek claws, antennae, and other body parts litter the floor among many small pools of slime. Their husks and bits of egg sacs are everywhere. A large man wearing a thick leather jerkin stirs a bubbling pot of green goop. A large broadsword hangs from his belt. He turns to greet you. I am Rogelio, Kytrek hunter extraordinaire. Soldiers do not often visit me. It's a pity. I would have much to teach them. Are you a Kytrek hunter? I am. Soldiers do what they can to hunt those vile bugs, but it is only such as I who stalks them relentlessly every day of every year. We are a proud lot, we Kytrek hunters. The crown pays us a bounty per right antenna, and we keep the farmers safe. Do you hunt in this area? I often do. I go out every week exploring the small tunnels, smashing their eggs, crushing the creatures. I am most skilled at this work. Where are the Kytreks most dangerous? An overconfident hunter is a dead hunter. The tunnels south of the fort, those are the most swarmed and most dangerous. I will not go there, not without many soldiers with me. East and north, these places are safer for hunting. The tunnel south of the fort. That might actually be the tunnel that I'm thinking of going. The one that we haven't actually been to. Well, what are you working on? I'm trying my hand at alchemy. I want to make fluids that repel or poison Kytreks. This involves a lot of boiling, and is disgusting. Where do you get materials? I hack them out of the Kytreks I kill. When I need more, I post on the job board. Any luck? No, not yet. Kytreks are too strong to be repelled by smells and too smart to eat poisons. Also, in alchemy, I have no skill. But I will try. Maybe I will have the luck. Well, good luck to you then. Anything I can help you with? When I need something, I post a note on the job board outside the south wall. Okay, I guess we'll double check then if there's a follow-up. More soldiers, what do we have here? Torril's traveler supplies, closed. Really? Oh, difficulty 13. I mean, if it's closed, it's not going to be much use of much use to us, because I really could use a shop that it's actually open to sell all the junk I'm carrying. But I will take these things for sure. Energy elixir, there you go, 27 of those, not bad. Oh, fine razor discs. Sure, why not? There you go. Oh, maybe you will sell or buy stuff? Damita. This is the quartermaster's office. The supply room looks impressive at first. Many jars, pots, and piles of sacks. And then you notice the dust and webs. Most of the containers are empty. The quartermaster is sitting at a polished wood table in the corner, carefully cutting a piece of leather. You wait quietly, not wanting to disrupt her concentration. She eventually looks up at you. Greetings to you. I'm Damita. She holds up the oddly shaped piece of leather. Nice, eh? It will do very nicely. For what? You have no idea. I hope you aren't here for handouts. We have nothing to spare, but if you have something to trade, we can do business. Oh yeah. You don't have any supplies to spare? No, we are isolated out here. Before, we received supplies from the north and east. We don't get anything from either direction anymore. What happened to the north? The Slith Horde. Go upriver, and you will soon entirely leave lands under Avernum control. What happened to the east? Raiders, not thieves. Butchers is a more accurate term. They find the caravans, slaughter everyone, take what they want, and burn the rest. You can work with leather? I can. It keeps me busy, and it provides armor to those who go without it. I don't have quality materials. If I did, I could make some remarkable things. Is that so? I would like to have some custom work done. Really? Well, I will need to charge. We need the funds and the supplies. All of the best things I can make require 2 to 4 pieces of fine leather. In addition, I will need focusing crystals and 500 coins per item. Yeah, I mean, that's fair. More powerful items might require more exotic ingredients, like mandrake tincture or demon's bile. We have all of those things. A simple cloak, obviously, is completely pointless. A cloak suitable for a warrior. That might be, well, yeah, actually, since it takes mandrake tincture as well, it's probably, maybe, somewhat good. Make leather greaves light enough for a mage to wear. Okay. A girdle with powerful protective magic. Protective, I don't know about that. A pair of gauntlets that will make me unbeatable in battle. That's a tall order. And that's also pretty expensive. Okay. Everything but that simple cloak sounds like it could potentially be useful, actually. Let's see here. We have 16 leather, 12 crystals. That's a good number of things. Only 1 mandrake tincture, 2 demon's biles. Alright. I mean, obviously I will try all those things, but first, I'd like to trade with you. Of course. I have a few odds and ends I can sell. Oh, so there are supplies, just no free handouts, I see. And the fort has funds to buy things we need. Let me see what you have for sale. Nothing very useful. Return life? Nah. Tinker's crystal? I think we're good. Thanks, but no thanks. But we have plenty of things to sell. All of this junk. Well, it's not really junk. It might be useful to someone. And there actually are some pretty good items in here. I definitely did double check this one, right? It's just that she has the spellcraft. Yeah. In fact, she was using this one until we found that helm, I think. It's a shame to let it go, but oh well. Oh, you won't even buy those things, huh? It's really weird, though. It did say we needed 8 for the quest. Unless I'm completely crazy. I don't know. Lots of weapons for you guys. Iron shield. Oh, I guess we used up one of our stacks of food here. In the meantime, gauntlets, crystal, lances, the null wand. I'm not sure when we picked that up. We might want to hold on to this because of the stun effect that might come in handy. That can go. Scribane, obviously, we don't need. Rod of Succor, yeah, this... actually... Never mind. Didn't we also pick up something... Rod of Alacrity? Not sure what that went. Maybe I already sold it. Duelist gloves for 2... Wait, when did I... Oh, those are his. I'm dumb. When did I find those? A long time ago, actually. And yeah, he still has the Tinker stuff on. Which of course I forgot about. Every single time. Fine Slip Spear, that can go. Those will go. Yeah, we exchanged those for more spellcasting focused equipment, which is fine. There's the Alacrity, Piercing Crystal, and the Dead-Eye Chainmail. Well, 500 coins is not bad. Okay. And just like that, we're now at almost 15k, and now we're at only 18.5. Okay. I was expecting a bit more from all of that stuff, but most of it was not very valuable, I guess. Alright. So these we'll just dump here. Actually, never mind. We'll dump them over here. Appropriately. There. Maybe you can use some extra... There you go. Have fun. Right. We will re-equip the correct items. Like so. Move that over. Null of one, Rod of Succor. Who could use the ability to heal the group? I'm one of you two guys, and I just want to keep her inventory clear. It's probably stupid to insist on that. but he's gonna get this. The Null Wand, I'll just put with all the other ones here. I know it's a mess, and I'll never use most of them, but at least in theory we have the options. Okay, anything else? Did we talk to everyone? Well, we did not quite look everywhere, so I'll just quickly finish that. Guess we passed by here. Yep. I'm a little bit bothered by these empty sections of the wall when other parts can be entered, but I guess there's probably nothing there. I didn't notice any buttons. Right. Save, and I guess we'll check out these leatherworking options. I mean, just to confirm... Oh, it's a drakeskin cloak, at least, okay. Suitable for a warrior. It's a warrior's cloak, makes sense. Girdle is polychromous girdle. Polychromous. Many colors. Okay, so maybe just magical resistance. I'm pretty sure that I've never seen that type of item before, so that's interesting. Gauntlets that will make me unbeatable in battle. That's Gloves of the Hammer. That's also new. Huh. Okay, so first of all, this one, yeah, obviously not worth. Warrior's Cloak, though. It's not terrible, I guess. Let's see, 5% armor. So not very protective. But hardiness and defense are nice to have, I guess. And +1 to weapon skill. In fact, he has one of those, yeah. Would I want that over what she has? Parry and Quick Strike? And those are both nice, but I think her Quick Strike... Oh, I keep confusing those. No, so Quick Action is right where we want it. Yeah. Right at the soft cap. Quick Strike, she only has the one. Small chance for bonus action points. I mean, that's not going to make much of a difference. And the two of them are always going first anyway, so it's not like they need the extra initiative. So yeah, this might be okay for her, actually. Parrying is nice, and having some extra armor is also nice. I don't know. This one is... Oh, plus 10% to hostile effect resistance. But it's also extremely bulky. Wow. I guess they felt they needed to balance that. I mean, it's maybe... I don't know. I don't know how good hostile effect resistance is, really. How much of a difference 10% would make. It's definitely hard to give up on 2 extra strength. Or his 2 endurance. 2 to strength. Okay. Quick Strike and Blade Master. Oh yeah, by the way, speaking of Blade Master. Good point. So the fact... the reason why increasing his anatomy did not unlock Lethal Blow yet is because he's missing the Blade Master points. We need 5 in those as well. But she should actually be good. Actually, I might need to increase her Blade Master by 1 more level, because she has some bonuses to that. Anatomy, I think, is naturally at 5, because she doesn't have any bonuses. But yeah, I think she might actually only be 1 level of Blade Master away from finally unlocking that Lethal Blow. But he will still need 5 more levels in that. His anatomy is at 5 plus 1 from equipment, so we're right where we need to be there. Didn't overshoot. Right. Yeah, but Blade Master obviously is good to have. His strength is great. 8% armor is also pretty good. Yeah, I mean, 1 Blade Master, 1 Lethal Blow. Obviously, this is way better. No doubt about that. In fact, fatigue removal is nice to have. Riposte is very nice when it happens, but it's hardly ever crucial. I definitely am tempted to just make 2 of these, which I think we should be able to do, right? That took the demons... No, wait. Well, first of all, we reload. Don't accidentally save that. And the girdle is good. It's probably worth it. But we already have good girdles. Like, +2 strength is just, you know... I mean, it's just more damage, ultimately. Because we don't need the extra carrying capacity. Plus, we're gonna get 2 more strength from the gauntlets, but still. So these take a demon's bile. Right, we have 2 of those. And we have plenty of the other materials, so... yeah, I think it's gonna be the gauntlets. All offense. Yeah. We give up that 1 level of lethal blow, but we're gonna have more of that eventually. But overall, this should definitely make up for that. Plus, it's more protective as well, so that's nice. A nice little bonus. And for you, yeah, I mean, the fatigue removal, again, very nice to have. You do get the quick strike. Okay, yeah, quick strike is the one I literally just looked at. So that doesn't help with fatigue removal, but Blade Master does, actually. Yeah. Okay, so that partially makes up for it. Getting those 2 extra levels there. Which, of course, are not going to contribute to unlocking his lethal blow skill, but still. Are these useful to anyone else? No, they both have these sweet gloves, so... Alright, I think that's gonna do it for the time being. I'll keep that girdle in mind, perhaps. Maybe I'll do some more research into just how good that hostile effect resistance is, ultimately. Right, we can actually sell you the old stuff. There you go. Okay. Hey, Tanya Vinia, wandering out of your chapel. I mean, why not? You do you. Okay, let's quickly check out this trapdoor up here. I probably did check it, although I don't remember. Oh, I did. Okay, and there was almost nothing here, right? Except for a little sneak peek at something on the presumably other side of the river. Or reachable from there. Right, okay. Now, how do we get to this place? Oh. Wait. Where am I on the map? Ah, walk past this. Does this connect to the tunnels? Yes. Yes, it should. The tunnel... Wait. Huh? How? Oh, right. This weird thing where we went up a level from Fort Dranlon, from the ground level, to reach this. And obviously this is underground, because there really are just 2 different levels to the map. So anything that's not on the main level is on the secondary level, whether it's above or below. It's kind of weird, but... Alright. Yeah, there's the tunnel. And this is where I could have found a couple more egg sacs, probably. Not that we need them anymore. Apparently we didn't even need the ones that I thought we needed. Any more respawns? Doesn't seem like it. Okay. I kind of wish I'd get those messages again that we got the first time around, but... well, that ship has sailed. Your worst suspicions have turned out to be true. There is, in fact, an enormous kite-wreck nest down here. This warren is crawling with the rapacious creatures. Dozens, perhaps hundreds of them. Yeah, more likely hundreds. Tending to their queen, breeding. The faint trail on the ground extends into the cavern. Yes, it turns left and heads straight into the midst of the creatures. You can't believe anyone could walk through here and not be mobbed by the creatures. Yeah, right. The thing was that made us suspicious is that there were not only signs of kite wrecks and kite wreck attacks on the way here, but also signs of humanoids moving among the kite wreck tracks, right? Something like that. That made us suspect that some humanoid masters are controlling them, or... yeah, probably directing these attacks. But of course, in the context of the caravan attacks, there was no mention of kite wrecks at all, or any traces of them. So I guess this is not connected to that? Who knows? If you go much farther, you are sure to be detected, and then the full fury of the swarm will be upon you. Traveling farther to the west would be very dangerous. Alright, that sounds good. Sounds good to me. I mean, it's possible that we'll run into another Lich or Warlord what's-his-face situation where it's completely out of the question to deal with this right now, but we'll give it a try for sure. Kite Hive, very nice. Okay, and that's just a normal kite track. Pretty weak. Oh god, there's more. Alright, the others of course haven't seen us yet. Well, they have now. And there's a lot of them, as expected. Well, just making sure. Oh, okay, there's a plated one. And they look basically identical. Maybe the plated ones are just ever so slightly darker? Yeah, this one's also plated, actually. Honestly, if they ever... I thought there was a way through. That's my bad. Okay, change of plans. Sorry, Lulu. I didn't mean to make you the bait. Oh. Never mind. All according to plan. Not that sending her there helped at all, but at least it didn't hurt her. Yet. Anyway, as I was gonna say, if the plated Kytrex were ever actually more threatening than the regular ones, and I want to say that at some point they were actually kind of tough to fight, kind of tough to defeat. But it seems like we're definitely way past that point. They're virtually indistinguishable from the regular ones. Okay, that's a normal one. Just wait here, it's fine. Is that one gonna see us? Well, this one did. I mean, so far this is all very manageable, but there was mention of a queen, which has me slightly worried. Okay, some plated Kytrex from deeper inside the nest. I mean, I'm guessing that the central chamber is where that queen would reside, maybe? Honestly, I forget what direction the game indicated when we first entered here. Just wait. Whatever. Just let him come here. Save again, just in case I hadn't done that in a while. Oh, nothing here, huh? Okay, I'm feeling a little bit bolder now. Can you please just not take the least efficient route? Okay, so there's definitely more up this way, but still just the normal ones. Very nice. Oh, that one Couldn't get through here, I guess. Oh. I should have attacked a different one then. That's fine. This is still pretty satisfying. I'm gonna do a boosted rain of fire. Oh, hi there. Okay. But once again, I thought it was still his turn. I wasn't paying attention, not close enough. But it's fine. And there's more. Okay, now suddenly we started taking a little bit more damage here. Still gonna be okay though, I'm sure. Maybe focus on taking some of them out, okay, or not. No problem, we're gonna kill 2 of them. We also thankfully got... Oh, actually, you know what, heal yourself, because we're not gonna kill this one. There. Yeah, okay, that's a lot of damage, and there is still more coming. Oh, there's a central chasm. Is that just spawning more of them? Surely not, right? Not indefinitely. Exit combat. Those might aggro. Yeah, they did. Well, this one did. Does it mention anywhere? Oh. There doesn't seem to be a message about more of them crawling out of the chasm here, but that might be what's happening. Unless this one was just not within our field of vision until a moment ago. It's possible. Anyway. We'll deal with this just fine. Well, we do need to heal her. Yeah, also cure, I guess. Even though we're just gonna get poisoned again. Right there. Of course, most of our buffs have also run out at this point, which is of course not ideal. Let's do some mass healing here. And try to deal as much damage as we can. Yeah, this could be painful. Come on, kill something. Thank you. You just weaken this one. This is not looking great. Let's do mass healing, hoping for the haste. No luck there. Okay. Come on, lightning. Actually, this should be good, right? Surely it's gonna hit. Actually, never mind. Go with Rain of Fire, okay. But did kill 2 of them, almost killed the 3rd one as well. That would have been nice. Okay, the poison is doing some work here. Nice. And the haste as well. I could have done a welling blow as well. Ouch. Alright. Oh! Spoke too soon. Nice one. Okay, out of combat. Oh, and we healed a lot after that fight. And that makes sense. Okay, save that for sure. Ooh, that was exciting. What have we here? Things. I like it. Acid shower, sure, why not? Were there other nests we passed by? Sure enough. Okay, it doesn't seem like there's more spawning from the center, if that was ever the case. Oh, unexpected haste proc. Okay, just quickly picking up things I might have missed. Just a rock, no thanks. Hello, cat. Okay. I didn't notice them ever dropping anything. So yeah, I guess those nests are all that I missed here. How far do these caverns go? And also, where might this tunnel go? We certainly didn't see any entrances anywhere around Fort Renlon. Oh? This is on the other side of the river. Wow. Well, I certainly wasn't expecting that. Maybe this is where those mysterious masters come from. Or maybe it's not masters. Maybe they just somehow found a way to not get attacked by the Kytrax. Cat, excuse me. What the heck was that? Yeah, at last you emerged from the Kytrax tunnels. So maybe they were just using them as guardians, basically? Covering the tracks? Huh. You see no sign of the vicious, mindless creatures here. It is a considerable relief. This is not to say that these lands are unsettled. You can see 2 camps from where you are standing. The near one has been abandoned. The fire pit is cold and trash is scattered about. To the west, through the mist, you see another camp, and the fire there is lit. You think that you can see figures moving around it. Intriguing. So this might very well be the source of the caravan attacks, actually. In which case, I wonder if we can actually deal with it right here and now, after all. And avoid getting attacked during the escort mission. That would be kind of cool if there is an alternate solution to it, basically, where we just, you know, take the fight to them first, before they even get a chance to attack us. Okay, this also connects to the tunnels. Of course, we haven't fully explored this, so we will finish with this one first. This, in fact, looks like it could have some sort of Kytrax queen, perhaps. This large chamber is the heart of the nest. Here, the Kytrax queen, green and gleaming with a green and gleaming with a thick layer of slime, produces eggs. Only a tiny minority of these gooey orbs will ever grow to full size, but it only takes a few to cause great damage. The queen herself is a massive creature, and her forelegs bear rows of vicious, barbed spines. Happily, she doesn't seem to notice you from this vantage point. If you get closer, this is sure to change. Oh wow, she looks so tiny. It's so unfortunate that the game does not support, you know, bigger enemy sprites. So once again, much is left to our imagination here. Okay, she has a bunch of hit points, and obviously, if there ever was a boss that had the right to spawn minions as its core fight mechanic, this would be it. So obviously, we'll not only have to deal with her, but for now, she seems to be by herself here. That being said, we have not seen all of the tunnels, so maybe it would be smart to clear out everything else first, just in case she also has the ability to just call whatever Kytrax might still be around. Hold on. Okay. Another nest with some rewards. Wait. Ah, God. Wrong buttons everywhere. Battle Crystal. Yes, Battle Blessing. Actually, what is that again? Let me just remind myself. Oh. Okay. Spine Shield and Regeneration, it looks like. Good to know. Maybe I should make use of that every once in a while. Did I not save the game? Wait, what? Huh. Okay. I see. I hit F4 once instead of F3. Thankfully, you need to hit F4 twice to reload. Not that it would have mattered much in this case, because well, I had quick save there, but anyway, there's the Queen's Chamber. Maybe we have dealt with all of the wandering Kydrax. Well, apparently not, but almost certainly most of them. Maybe some herbs here? It looks like, yeah, spiritual herbs. You were the wrong person. Oh, digging spot for Mandrake Root. Not bad. Also a random iron shield on the ground. And another digging spot. Did I miss more here? Tinker's Crystal. I'll just sell that. Oh, yep, there's one. Okay, now I need to go through all of the caverns again looking for digging spots. There she is. Still hasn't spotted us. That's good. Oh, there's one. Flawless Crystal. Oh. Hello there, sneaky button. Wait, what? That just opened this shortcut? What? What's the point? Beautiful crystal. That serves absolutely no purpose. I guess you could have maybe avoided just a handful of Slith encounters along the way by... I mean, yeah, you still would have encountered some, right? By just following this path here. Okay, I see. This is the... like the path that these humanoids took. I only now notice that there is actually a path going this way. I see. So by sneaking around the walls, you would have avoided most of them? Is that all they did? Did they actually not have some sort of agreement with the Sliths? Sliths. I keep saying Sliths with the Kydrax. Not sure how that even would work. I had been wondering. But maybe they really just sneaked around them and used this otherwise pretty useless secret door here to make that easier. Huh. Maybe that's all it is. Kind of disappointing, to be honest. But, oh well, at least now we know. We will give that to you. And that to you. For reasons. This will all get sold. Yeah, I mean, I guess I could keep the Tinker's Crystal. Yeah, might as well. Since we still have a stack of them. Alright, I guess I'll try to avoid these eggs if possible. Maybe that's what this back entrance is good for. Yes, okay, now we get the message. And we prepare. And since Kydrax mostly attack physically, we'll do the Ward of Steel. We'll also cast the Cloak of Blades, because why not? And this time I saved correctly. Okay, we did indeed avoid getting too close to those eggs. Oh wow, she allowed us to walk all the way up here. Well, bad for her, maybe. We'll see. Yeah, she's taking normal damage. Yeah, quite good damage, actually. No parries yet or anything. The Kydrax Queen has detected you. Yeah, I mean, you'd think that she would at this point. She lets out a long, hideous howl, which echoes easily through her warren. You hear many scuttling feet in the shadows as Kydrax swarm to aid her. Well, I mean, technically there shouldn't be any left, but, you know, maybe the idea is that they actually do come crawling out of the chasm there, which, you know, fair enough, if that's the case. And obviously, even if we destroy the Queen and everything, every living Slith... No, not every living Slith, eventually... We will do that too, but every living Kydrax that we can find, even if we destroy all of those, obviously that's not going to actually, you know, eradicate them for good. There's always going to be more, so it's always going to be a temporary victory. Anyway, we can haste it, that's good. We can shoot you for 68. Better than nothing, I guess. I mean, that being said, she's almost half dead already, so that's quite good. Now, do I use my well-aimed blow for acid spray? Or for direct damage? It probably makes more sense to use it for direct damage, because I doubt that the well-aimed blow affects the damage over time at all. So yeah, I think we're just going to start with this one and hope for haste. We did get hasted, very nice. She did resist 44 of that acid damage. Okay. $124 for a well-aimed lightning spray, not bad. Okay, no reinforcements have arrived yet. So I guess maybe... It probably really was a good idea to clear out all of the Kytrex first, because otherwise they would have come to her aid. That being said... Wow, that's some really, really solid damage right there. More might still come. Oh, okay, something happened. The Kytrex Queen is wounded and in pain, and increasingly angry. She lets out another long, hideous cry. It is deafeningly loud. You have to clasp your hands over your ears. It feels like your teeth are trying to vibrate their way out of your mouth. Lovely. The cry shakes rocks and stalactites loose from the ceiling. Then at last, the cry ends, leaving you feeling battered and dazed. Indeed. Okay, thanks for waking up Ayali immediately. Everyone else, though, unfortunately, it's not so lucky. And of course, it managed to daze Lulu as well, so that's not great. And of course, Ayali is the one who cannot do anything, because I decided not to give her any of the useful items. She can heal herself somewhat. I mean, it would be smart to drink another potion, probably. We're also getting really, really close to killing this Kytrex Queen. Of course, now the reinforcements are also there. Pit Kytrex, specifically. Yeah, maybe a little bit tougher than the ones that have been populating these caverns before. Okay, well, that was a nice parry to have. Wow, thanks. You woke up the correct person. Oh dear, okay. What the heck was that explosion of damage? Is that just the damage over time that happened? Maybe. But also at the same time, these piercing Kytrex hatched. Whoa, wait, what? 2 piercing Kytrex, which have over 1,000 health each. That is insane. Okay, so the thing is, they did not wake up Hawk. That's not Hawk. They did not wake up Xaz. And Lulu will have to... I guess technically she doesn't need to cast whatever the what's the spell called? Whatever, the Might Effect Dispel. And she can focus on healing, which of course she will need to in Ayali's case. I'm gonna do this. I'm going to attack the Kytrex Queen. She killed herself. Oh, she riposted the attack. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I think that never happened before, right? Leading me to believe that the Queen couldn't riposte attacks. Of course she could. That's a shame. In fact, that might spell our defeat here. Unshackle Mind, that's the one. I guess in that case I will cast this, even though there is a good chance that these Kytrex will actually attack. At least one of them is going to attack Xaz, and he's going to wake up that way. But... you know, Let's not take any chances. Oh no. I really want to kill the Kytrek Queen before she can do anything more. Anything else. I have no doubt that these piercing Kytreks, these two remaining ones, are still gonna wake up. I'll try a daze, actually. There's so many enemies. There's a good chance that at least some of them are gonna get dazed. Okay, good. And we even get a chance to finish her off. Although, it's far from guaranteed. Also, we're no longer hasted. Most of us aren't. Thankfully, he was. This is extremely dicey. Needless to say. Yeah, okay. Well, there's all the piercing Kytreks. Wonderful. Kill the queen? Kill the queen? Okay. At last the queen of this enormous hive has been completely and properly squished. One day, if the farmers of the Eastern Gallery ever again have anything to grow, they will thank you. Well, if we survive. Oh dear. Mass healing first, and then hope that she still gets a chance to heal herself? Or the other way around. Make sure that she's healed and hope that everyone else survives, even if she doesn't get a mass healing off? Or use one of my group heal scrolls, even though there's only 3 of us now. I think in this kind of situation, and that is justified. Oh god, this is also gonna become one of those long episodes. That's fine. Just make sure that you're fully healed, I guess. Try dazing again? Okay. Oh, we even got one of these. That's good. You know what? Do that again. Alright. Good. Of course, the bad news is that these have a ton of hit points, so killing these is gonna take forever. So that's not great. If only we could revive mid-combat. Oh man, I should have just... I should have made sure that Ayali survives. Having both my warriors at this point would be so good, but it's not the case. I might not even be doing much, to be honest. Oh god. That's not great. I mean, Exhaust is doing some really good damage here, but is it gonna be enough in the end? I'm not sure. They reduced his action points. He can only cast one thing. That's so bad. I will actually go for slow, because that's gonna affect all of them. It might make a difference. Would be really nice if it did. Thankfully... No, not thankfully. Unfortunately. The opposite of thankfully. In this case, it did not actually make a difference. He's still down to 5. That one woke up, seems like. That's not great. I feel like I need to get some damage dealt. This should hopefully only affect the 3 that are already awake. Yes. Of course it didn't kill any of them. No such luck. Oh god. That's too much damage. We're not gonna survive this. I mean, that's one piercing Kytrek dead. There you go. And now we're basically screwed. Yep, basically screwed. Oh no. Oh, that one from all the way over there. Well, GG. That was a nice attempt. What could I have done differently? Not that much. Keep Ayali alive, I guess. That would have definitely helped. Also, maybe now that I know to expect that mass days, I should go with the Word of Thoughts instead and hope that it at the very least protects Lulu. And, you know, anyone else would be nice as well. I can always change to the Ward of Steel after that, after we deal with that nasty attack. We could also try to retreat into this. Yeah, in fact, shouldn't it be possible? I mean, obviously we'll have to reload at this point anyway, so there's that. So why don't we? I don't know. I'm gonna end the episode. I just want to know if we shoot her from here. Is she gonna come over here? And probably, right? Yeah, okay. And here she is, alright. I mean, yeah, that alone should actually make a huge difference. Of course, I unfortunately saved with the Word of Thoughts, with the Word of Steel already on, so that's some wasted mana right there, but that should not be too big of a problem here. Yeah, anyway, I guess we'll just have to try this fight again next time, but yeah, fighting from inside the tunnel here, making it so that we cannot get completely surrounded by that swarm that's eventually coming. Plus, hopefully being more prepared for the mass days. That should make all the difference. And killing the queen herself is really not that big of an issue as we saw last time. Just surviving with the aftermath, basically. Anyway, yeah, I'm pretty confident that we'll do this on the next attempt, probably. And then we'll take a look at whatever's happening up here on the other side of the river. For the time being, I thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment, and I shall see you real soon. Bye-bye.